Welcome. I am your host, Ty Smith, and we are not quite live, but it is currently Tuesday. It's about, 2:30 in the afternoon?
Somewhere in there, yeah.
Yeah, so 2:33, something like that. And we are at Maywood Christian Camp week one.
Yes.
It's week one, yeah. So we are at Maywood Christian Camp week one. I am here today with
Parker Shannon.
Parker is going to be one of our incoming freshmen in the fall. So a lot of you may not even know Parker. Some of you may know Parker, but you're going to get to know Parker in this episode and in the fall. So, Parker, where are you from?
I'm from Double Springs, Alabama. It's about 40 minutes south of where we're at right now in Hamilton, Alabama. Really small town, maybe 1,500, 2,000 people max. We've got 2 red lights, a Jack's, and a Subway, and if you need anything else than that, you got to leave town. So
yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds very similar to Randy's description of Coker, Alabama, where he grew up, just outside of Tuscaloosa.
Okay.
So gotcha. I think you and Randy probably have that in common.
Yeah.
What will be your major when you start at Alabama?
It will be civil engineering.
Awesome.
In the fall.
Yeah.
So
just another engineer joining the Tide for Christ team. What is your favorite part of Maywood Christian Camp?
So I've been coming here since I was about 8 years old, and one thing that's great about having so many different weeks is that it's always the same group of people that come they go the same week over the years. And so the group of people that are here, I've known, like I said, since I was 8 years old. So the people here that I've grown to know and built relationships with ever since I was, a really little kid, that's been my favorite part for sure. The sports and all the team building things that we do throughout the week, like we sit here and play paper football every time after we eat, and it's just like everybody comes and hops in and we're all having fun. Just the people and the stuff that you do that builds relationships is probably my favorite part about camp.
Yeah, that's absolutely amazing. For the record, I think I am 1-6 in paper football against Parker. Parker is very good at paper football. So we'll have to start playing that at T4C
sure.
A little bit. So one of our campers in our cabin, we're in David's Lodge. It's basically one of the only buildings that's across the creek. So like the big open field, and then there's across the creek, there's like 2 buildings or something like that.
Yeah.
And David's Lodge is one of them. That's where we're staying. It's the oldest guys. And one of our campers is Corbin. It seems like you two are pretty close. How long have you known Corbin?
Really hard to tell, honestly, but I would have to say the first time I can remember being in a cabin with him, I was probably 12. So I'm 18 now, so if you do the math, that's 6 years.
Yeah.
So we've been running buddies here for a really long time.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm glad that you guys can have that here. And it seems like that's a pretty common theme at a lot of different Christian camps. It seems like they tend to have the same crowd at around the same weeks over the summer. So I know that's how it was with me at Gulf Coast, which I will be there this upcoming week. In this post, I will probably be on the way down with the Central Church of Christ Youth Group to Gulf Coast Bible Camp in Lucedale, Mississippi. So look forward to that. I'll be there. But I think that is probably going to conclude our episode. A little plug. Lift U is going to be, I think it's the last week in July.
Yeah, I think it's around the July 27th, 28th, I think, and it goes through the 31st is what they told me the other day.
Yeah, okay. So Lift U is for all college students to come to. It's here at Maywood, and it's just a full week for all the college students to come. It's very similar to the retreat that we do in February, early February, when we come here for a weekend. Lift U is a full week of that. So if you want to come up here for that, go register. I think Tide for Christ might be doing something for that. We might be taking a group. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to talk to Randy about that. But that will conclude our episode today, and I'll probably put some clips from throughout the week at the end of this episode. So look forward to that, and everyone look forward to meeting Parker about mid-August when he moves into Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
I'm super fired up about it. I've been to Central a couple times since I really decided on Alabama. Seems like almost a year ago now. I've been there a couple times since then, and I can tell it's a great place, so I'm really excited to be there.
That's awesome. We are so happy to have you, and it's amazing that we finally got to meet you, but we will see you all next week.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.